All right, everyone, welcome back to the Thousand Chickens podcast, episode 4. I'm Jaden, and I'm joined here with Emilio.
What's going on, y'all?
So we have some exciting things to talk about today.
Oh yeah, we definitely do.
Anything on your mind?
So what I just wanted to start off with, like, what have you been hearing lately about the league? What I've been hearing lately is that we're actually inching towards actually a summer league,
Yeah.
and I don't know. A lot of people are on edge about it, but I feel like anybody would be on edge about it, but they would do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody I talk to is already super excited to run the league back
Start
already.
playing again.
That a summer league wouldn't be out of the picture.
Yeah.
Just the rough part is that any summer league ring
Bro,
has a asterisk to it.
we already talked about this, bro.
Yeah.
That's real, man. That's real.
That's real.
So,
Tell me, what you heard?
I mean, I talked to Ferry, or obviously when we played, last week.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I think the main focus is how to balance the teams going into next season, because
you guys
obviously,
spoke about that?
I mean, at the end of the Holy Family runs, we were just all talking in the circle. I think it was me, Ferry, Tito Rez.
How did he say he would balance it?
I mean, it's kind of undecided right now, because I don't think all the captains have been communicating,
especially after the league. But go ahead.
But again, there's just a lot of influx of people that want to come in. And
you don't
I don't
know how many
know
signups are gonna be.
Yeah, I don't know how Ferry and the Tito Lito and them are gonna handle that, but
or Adrian. We don't know yet.
Yeah. But I mean, it is pretty intimidating to handle all these new people that want to come in and want to play.
Especially not having a general idea of
Yeah, because I think Ferry said there was bro, I don't know if you were you weren't there when we were talking about it, but he said there were at least 50 people that want to join.
What the hell?
I swear. He said
swear to God, 50?
Yeah, he said at least 50 people want to come in.
Oh my God.
There's not
a lot,
bro. So obviously there's gonna have to be some filtering down, but that when I heard that, I was like, what, 50?
I've only seen one new person on Sundays.
I know,
I've only
these
seen
people are just hearing from
the third Patterson brother.
Yeah, just
watch out, league, yo. There's a third Patterson brother.
One. There's actually 6, so they might make their own team, the Patterson team, bro. That would be crazy. But just
50 people
that's
is
a lot.
crazy.
Yeah, they're gonna have to limit that for sure. I don't know how that's gonna work.
Did he say how he would personally balance it?
I mean, I don't think so, not yet, because I mean, at the same time you're dealing with that, and you're also dealing with
the currents.
With the currents, people still want to move around. People want to join other teams, so you're gonna have to manage. You're kind of juggling. Yeah, never mind. You're kind of juggling 2 balls. Shout out Charles Barkley.
I'm kind of juggling 2 balls right here, because on one hand I'm really
what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm really proud of what the Grizzlies did.
Mm-hmm.
I mean.
But I mean, you're dealing with the current roster moves, and then also the new people.
How would you balance it?
I don't know.
The only 50 people is almost the amount of the league. Just imagine double the size of the league.
That's crazy.
So what's it called? What is it, 7 teams now? Imagine 14 teams.
That's
impossible.
I don't see that happening. I mean, put it this way, right? There's no way 50 are coming in. I mean, I think we know that for sure. There's no way 50 people are joining.
Let's say on the safe side 20.
I mean, it could happen. 20 could happen. We'd have to add more teams then.
Huh?
How many realistic?
Yeah.
I don't know how Ferry would do it, but me personally, I would probably limit to like 1 new team extra. So 1 more roster. So we would have 8 teams total. Or I mean, even if you want to push it, we could do 9 teams total.
Yeah. I would say I would max it out at 2 new teams.
So 9, right?
And then make a 3rd team.
So 10?
It's 10, but of moving around in the present league already.
Okay.
So 2 new teams with 2 new players added onto it, and then a 3rd team with just old players, current players moving into another 10. That way, 10 to me is a perfect amount of teams.
Mm-hmm.
And it gives a lot of variety. That way you're not playing the same team.
That's true.
A lot. But the thing is,
I don't know. It feels too big at that point.
You think
Come on, bro. But
sorry.
10 teams is a lot, bro.
No, 10 teams, and even outside of handling 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 everything, right?
Yeah.
You also have to handle the scheduling.
Yeah.
And the back end of everything.
Yeah.
Which is tough. Which is also difficult. Because I don't think it could handle the amount of people coming in.
Yeah, it's tough.
But at the same point, it's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
I want to. I don't. It's not that I don't want to see the same thing. Like I like to see it grow.
But you still want to keep it controlled.
Yeah, you still want to control the fire a little bit.
It's tough to find that balance.
Because everybody wants to win, and everybody wants to win. They're gonna bring a bunch of people in.
Because at the end of the day, it's about balancing the teams.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing they talked about, like one solution other than just moving people around, would be like a redraft.
Like a complete redraft.
Yeah, I mean
a lot. I've heard that being.
Yeah, because here's the thing: you could do. I've heard them talking about one possibility that they might do is a redraft, except red team. So red team keeps their team, and the rest of the teams do a complete redraft, except maybe like keep 1 or 2 players, or just a complete redraft in general, including red team.
See, but the issue is, once you put on the safe side, 20 people join the league. Mm-hmm. You don't know those 20 people.
Yeah, there's so much
when
variability.
you're the captain drafting, you're gambling.
Don't know. Yeah, that's kind of how it was like when
we started. Yeah.
Like like there's just a bunch of names on a list, and it's like I've never seen these guys play.
And then the Titos didn't know the younger players.
Yeah.
And then there was a big discrepancy because the Titos would just pick people they would know, and they didn't know all the new people coming. They didn't know if they were good or not. Like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where Ryan fell to that draft.
Yeah, I don't. I think he was definitely first round, but like nobody knew about him except like a couple people. Yeah. So
except Ferry and who was the cat for that team?
Tito Hits. Yeah.
And so, I don't know that. I mean,
because that's why I think like
it's like
we talked about.
Poison.
Yeah, like what we talked about the other week. It's good to play, in the environment before joining the league.
Yeah.
Because instead of just like
see if it's
joining,
something you like.
Yeah, because at this point it feels like NBA draft, bro. It's like these just 60 random prospects coming in.
And then they come and go.
But the only difference is you don't know anything about them.
Yeah.
Usually with scouting, you'll see these players play.
But would it balance out with the over 40? What's the word with that?
I think I mean, they're definitely like separating from us. Whether they do that if they just play open gym or if they do a league, because I think I've heard there's definitely at least 20 Titos that or just over 40 people that want to play. So they could split that up into 3 teams. One team will have a bye week every week.
Oh,
so yeah, and then you could have 7, 8 or 9 people per team. So then everyone gets a lot of time. Exactly.
But how many people would realistically leave the regular Phil-Am?
That's the thing, like,
because it could
not
just
many. To be honest, not many. Maybe
I don't know, yeah.
5, not like maybe less than no more than 10 people.
No more than 10.
And that's even like stretching it. I think realistically, maybe just like a handful of guys would move up. Because I mean, most of the people dropped out already. So
yeah, the people that would play no.
Yeah, they already dropped out. So by the end of the year, that's how teams were looking like.
So what would you do? What would you do in terms of balancing?
It's really tough, and that's why it's like, as someone who's like managing the leagues and the teams, it's really tough. Like I wouldn't know where to start if I was in charge of that job.
There is no way.
You can't make everyone happy.
Yeah, that's exactly.
You can't make everyone happy. Some people are gonna be disgruntled with like how their team looks or what team they get placed on. So.
And that shit is tough.
It's tough.
Because then you have to handle all the payment. I mean, outside of just it's gonna get complicated.
I feel like it already is very complicated,
then
just moving forward, it's gonna get even more complicated.
You would need almost like a whole committee.
Yeah.
And I don't know. That's a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
I personally would love to see 10 teams though.
I think that would be cool.
I would love to talk about it.
Yeah,
and I would love to see it. All the new faces.
Would look cool. It really would look cool, yeah.
And like new personalities, you know what I'm saying? Like the new draft class. All right, let's talk about who we know is joining the league. Because I'll tell you who I know is joining the league now. Millen Keenan.
Okay.
That right there, any team would want that too. I know Tyler's joining.
Oh, okay, Tyler. Yeah.
Tyler, dude.
Patterson,
bro,
third Patterson brother.
Fourth Patterson. That's
a lot.
4.
And here's the thing:
prospects.
the 4 people you just named, I guarantee you, 80% of the league doesn't even know who they are.
Yeah.
So that's the problem. Because even like we've played with these guys.
Yeah.
But then even still, most of the league has no idea who these people are. They've never seen them play. They don't even know what they look like. Imagine that, but like 20 people that they let in, except nobody knows anything about them.
Yeah.
Like it's hard because, again, like it's hard to find the balance between just like expanding it completely or trying to keep it more selective and, what's the word?
And
selective and
like just closed off. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
But the thing is, it's whoever would be in charge. It's gonna be almost their choice, and it depends on their personal moral compass of what they see the league as.
Yeah.
They see it as a cultural thing, and they want to keep it. They want to keep it tight knit.
Yeah, or they just see
or
it
they
as,
want to see it expand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because,
I mean, people are obviously gonna take influence from other people.
And yeah,
like,
I mean,
other voices. So.
I mean, if I was the commissioner, everybody would come to me and start telling me, oh,
yeah, I want to join. I want to join this. Oh, I want to move to that team. Oh, he wants to play on this team.
That
so.
you need to have a set rule, set rules. That way, no one can argue it, and that's the only way because you cannot leave any room for bias, and that's where troubles start.
That's where people start like arguing and trying to find like loopholes and things like that. Because it kind of like are you like saying like prerequisites.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you can't join the league unless boom, boom, and boom. You know, so
right.
that way it's not just people saying I want to join. Exactly.
Come and join us.
Yeah. So it's tough, but you know that's something we got to deal with as an expanding league.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you think there would be like there should be a board, or will you consider all the captains the board?
I mean, yeah, I guess I would consider the captains the board.
There should be like some kind of league vote. You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
I agree with that too. Like
if there were to be a change in the league, there should be a league vote rather than just the captains.
Yeah.
I
agree.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
so then it's more. There's like a greater sample size to take from.
Yeah.
And then you're able to, people are able to voice their opinion and see, you know, what other people maybe have concerns about, because what a lot of the players have concerns about are like maybe the captains might not even consider those things a problem at all.
Yeah.
So it's good to just
gather more
data and get a different perspective than just
that way
just the captains.
That way they actually get the news as it stands. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. So it's not just a surprise.
Yeah, it's not a surprise.
Yeah.
'Cause that, like for us now, we'll be like, oh, there's a summer league. Like we don't even know. And
exactly.
then next thing you know, like, there should be a better way. And that's the thing with just they were just titos before, and they were just kind of like having fun and things like that. But the league is so big, you almost have to run like a government, not a government, but you know what
I know
I'm
what you're
saying?
talking about. Yeah.
Now it's when you have to deal with the amount of people that the person in charge is dealing with. You got to do that.
Yeah. So I mean, that's a lot to take in as someone who's in charge. Just like this, you know, just all the requests from people. You know, from I want to join this, or I want to move to this team. It's just tough, but you know, we'll bring you guys more updates when we get more information.
Yeah.
But
from our sources.
Our sources. But
yeah, they were telling me, who's your source? And I was like, my head.
Just trust me, bro.
Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro.
But yeah, moving on, I wanted to talk about going back to our league awards episode.
Yeah.
I remember that we didn't give our input on one thing, and that was the Mythical 5. Obviously, the Mythical 5 this year, it was a group vote from everyone.
Who was the Mythical 5? Was it Alex?
No. I don't remember, but we should be able to find it, so we'll show it up on the screen now, whoever won it last year. But I wanted to ask you, I know it's been quite some time now since the league finished up. But
who would be my mythical
who would
5?
be your mythical 5 from the winter season?
Randy.
Okay.
Randy at 1. Randy at 1. Alex at 5. Chevy 2. Who would be my forwards? As forward.
So you have
Ryan Horning.
Okay. So you have Randy from red team, Chevy from blue, Ryan from black, Alex from red, and then who's your 5th?
Oh man. Hey, okay. Hypothetically, if Mark played every game this season, I'd put Mark there.
Okay. Fair enough.
I think people forget that he plays in the league.
Yeah.
People forget
it
that he
definitely
plays.
sucks because if he was there for most of the games, you guys easily would have
At least had 3 wins. Yeah.
easily would have not gone 0-12. I mean, but yeah, that's like just like in general, not including Mark. I mean, including Mark, it's like it's tough for teams to like game plan when not everyone's there. You know? And that's like I think a problem. And I'll get to my mythical 5 in a second, but that's like a problem like going back to balancing teams because it's like
you don't know if they're gonna show up.
Yeah, we also talked about it like we talked about like 7, 8 people max per team, but then that's assuming that everyone's gonna go. Yeah. So it's tough.
But the thing is,
tough
because people really don't mind playing 40 minutes.
That's true, but at the same time, people like on the bench want to play.
Yeah.
And that's like a problem.
You have to find that the perfect amount to me is 7 if everybody went.
Yeah, I think 7 is ideal, but again, you have to factor in people not going.
Yeah.
Like that's what Tito Rez is always saying. The most committed team is the team that's gonna win.
Yeah.
And you saw that with Red Team. Red Team had a full team
almost every time.
Or even if they weren't. Yeah, outside of injuries, and even if even if they were missing a starter, because Robin usually wasn't there for a lot of the regular season.
Right.
Even still, they had Devin, people on their bench that could step up.
Right.
So again, like the most committed team is the one that's always gonna do well.
And you want to build a culture and a team that wants to play for each other.
Exactly.
There's also a sense of brotherhood. Like this is the squad that I'm rolling with.
Yeah, it's like
I want to show up.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, moving on to my mythical 5. It's tough.
It is tough.
But because there were a lot of good performances this year, but I'm gonna have to go. My 2 and 3 is gonna be Ryan Horning and Chevy.
Okay.
So same with you.
Okay.
My 4 and 5 is gonna be Alex and Travis.
Oh shit! I forgot Travis.
And then my one, give me King for my 1.
Oh my!
King did really well this year.
That's true,
He
that's
stepped
true.
up. He scored a lot for you guys.
I think I was averaging almost 20 this year.
He did. Yeah, no, he definitely took a jump in scoring this year. But like, are there any besides we have obviously MVP, mythical 5, like what other awards would you want to see like given out?
Definitely Defensive Player of the Year. They gotta do that.
Yeah, I think that's always cool to like shout out players at the end of the year.
Defensive Player of the Year. Now they do the Kia Clutch Player of the Year.
Oh yeah, clutch player would be cool. Yeah.
Cause right now, what other awards are there? 6 Man of the Year. We don't do 6 Man of the Year. We don't do Coach of the Year. There should be a Coach of the Year.
One thing that is like I think we should add that is like kind of unique to our league specifically would be like age brackets, like best player under 25.
Oh, 20.
Best
25 under 25.
Best player over 25, or just like even you could even make it smaller than that. But
yeah,
it's cool because there's like a lot of diversity in age.
Yeah.
In the league, so obviously the people around the same age are gonna compete more with each other. So it would be cool to be like being like runnings with like you and whoever else. I mean, I wouldn't be top 5 in whatever age
right, but
group
just
we
the
are.
thought of it.
But yeah, just the thought of it. It's cool to see just like some more friendly competition within the league.
How would you do a redraft? I'm still on that. Like, how would you do a redraft? Would you do it serpentine? Because say this, our team would get the first pick. Should there be an incentive for the top team and the lowest team, should the lowest team get the first draft pick? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think like kind of like NBA, like draft lottery, right?
Yeah. Yo, we should do a lottery, bro.
That would be cool.
That would be awesome.
Yo, remember when we were walking out last week, they were talking about we should live stream the draft at the community center.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yo, so
it was,
look out for it. Huh?
Travis and who I forget who. I think it was Travis and someone else. But we were talking about it. We should like live stream, like if we were to do a draft, redraft.
we should make it an episode, or we should just be there on the corner.
I'm saying we could be, you know, that little room by the vending machines. We could like set up in there and we'll just start live streaming, and then it'll be us in the room and all the captains, and they'll tell us the pick. We'll walk up with the first pick, and then we do that
with the first pick of the Phil Am draft.
That would be cool.
No,
bro.
I think if we were to do a redraft, I mean, that, to be honest, hearing that would make me want to do a redraft.
That would be so cool.
Just the fact that, you know, if we were to live stream a redraft, that would be awesome. Yo, imagine, bro, the suspense.
Everyone's waiting in the gym. We'll announce it. They'll come up. We'll shake their hand.
We got the hat with the colors, but we gotta get a hat with every color.
That would be so cool. But I mean,
not everybody would pull up though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
redraft would be cool. It's just deciding how, like, if you would keep like. Remember how when we did a redraft, it was the captain, and then they kept two.
I
Remember
think it
that?
should be the captain, and they should not be able to keep anyone.
Really?
No. That to me, that's not fair.
I also
You're gonna hold on to your best player.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
what? Like how Serpentine works is
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
And the thing is, that's the most fair way to me because the first pick gets the best pick.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't get another pick until 6.
Yeah, exactly.
But the 5 gets 2 solid
two
picks,
back-to-backs,
and they could get a balanced team. So I mean, it as a captain, you have to strategize.
Mm-hmm.
And I like when things especially in this league get complex because like it's fun to think about.
Yeah. It just adds another layer to it.
And a live draft would be so
that would be
crazy,
cool.
bro. We could get the Powerball machine, bro.
Yeah. I think also one thing too with the redraft, because I don't know if you remember, but when the year that we joined that redraft, the captain, the skill levels between the captains was like massive. So I think
and it also
either you do this. So I think there's two solutions to this. One, you name captains. I mean, this is probably really like a lot tougher to do than option 2. But option 1 is you name captains that are all about the same skill level. But again, that's pretty tough because some people might not want to be captains, which is why I think option 2 is better. Instead of doing it by, you know, who has the worst record, they get the first pick. It should be, I mean, I hate to say this, but like the worst captain should get the first pick and then sort it that way. So the best captain would get pick 5 or the last pick.
Pick 1, you mean pick 1?
Yeah,
the worst captain get pick 1.
Yeah, worst captain get no, they're last. Like they're last.
Okay.
So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 7 is the best captain.
I think the way to do it without any without like
bias.
without any bias,
Yeah.
is just team record. You know what I'm saying?
True. No,
and I sound biased because our team was 0-12, but if there were a redraft, I wouldn't even be in the team.
No, but then listen, like if you do it by that, say for like whatever reason, Adrian's team was 0-12 instead of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's fair to have Adrian have the number 1 pick as, you know, one of like a top 3 player in the league?
Yeah, because they wouldn't get another good. They would, by technical standards, they wouldn't get another good pick until way down the line.
No, but like imagine he gets 1. He gets to pick Ryan Horning off the board. Because if you're gonna do a complete redraft, because the drafts, like the difference between if we were to do a redraft versus like NBA lottery, the worst team gets the best pick because they're the worst team.
Mm-hmm.
If in our league, there's no worst team because there's one player. There's one player, and that's the captain, and they're picking. So there's technically no worst team. The worst team is technically the worst team is the team with the worst captain, because that's the only player on the roster.
But then you would have to sort people by worst.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying it sucks.
Yeah.
But like that's what you got to do to keep it fair.
To keep it fair.
So
that's
like
tough because
do you see where I'm coming from?
No, I definitely see where you're coming from. But and you're
ranking captains best to worst.
No, you wouldn't rank it. But the only way that makes sense for me is to just make it random.
Or
At
like
that
like
point, just
yeah,
make it
okay. That would also be fair to avoid
if
all
it's
bias.
not team record, make it random. Because
Okay,
at
I see
least
that.
there's no room for argument there.
Yeah.
We're just gonna pull it randomly. Everybody's gonna go up when we do the live stream. Everybody pull it up. You know, you're gonna get a number 1 through 5 out of a
They'll
hat.
start conspiracy theories. Emilio bet this card so we can pick this one first.
Yo, imagine, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to go about it, but I
And
don't know.
it sucks because there's not gonna be one way everyone's gonna like.
Yeah, like what we said earlier. No, you can't make everyone happy. So it's tough at the end of the day. All right, so for the last bit of today's episode, we decided to do something a little fun. So we're gonna build a team around ourselves.
Okay,
so
yeah.
I'm gonna have my 5, including me, and Emilio's gonna have his 5, including him. And to make it interesting, we're gonna do it draft style since we've been talking about drafts a lot this episode.
And you guys say in the comments whose team wins.
Yeah, we need feedback. Comments in the let us know.
Because I'll be the winner.
Not true.
Go ahead.
So yeah, to make it interesting, we're gonna do it draft style. We're gonna rock paper scissors, and then whoever wins gets to go first.
1, 2, 2, right?
Nah, you want to just do it 1, 2, 1, 2.
Fuck that.
All right, so we're gonna rock paper scissors for first pick.
First draft pick.
So
this is an example of what it's gonna be like for Philly.
yeah, all the captains are just gonna rock paper scissors. So
Rock
2 out of 3 or 1?
No, 1 straight, bro.
When's your birthday?
November 16.
November what?
Yeah, November 16.
Oh yeah, you lost. Okay.
Bro,
all
when's
right.
your birthday?
Huh?
I know what you're gonna do. I know what you're gonna do.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew you were gonna do rock, yo. I knew it, bro. Alex, I want you on my 5. So I would be the 1 or the 2, whatever, and I want Alex 5.
Okay. I'll run myself at the 3. I have to take Travis. I can't let you get Travis and Alex. I can't.
You have to have someone that styles Alex.
Yeah.
All right, then I'll take a Chevy.
I'm gonna take Mr. Donnie time.
Shut the fuck up,
Yo, Donnie and Travis front court? Are you kidding me? That's
right.
two. That's in Phil-Am terms. That's 2 7-footers, bro. Are you kidding me? So I got Donnie and Trav and me right now.
Yeah. I'm taking Adam.
Superman?
I'll take a Superman. I'll take a
Oh
Superman.
my
I
gosh.
think I need another one. I need a shooter.
So you have Alex, and
Me, Alex, Chevy, Adam.
oh shit. I'm gonna take.
This is your last pick?
No, this is my
Second
third
last?
third pick. Yeah,
Okay,
second
okay.
to last. I'm gonna take King.
Is that at 2?
King as my 1.
That's your 1? I'm taking Mark. Yo, my team is tough, bro. Nah, my team is tough.
Okay, not better than mine though.
Yo,
You're
my
taking
team
Mark
is tough.
Mark Villa, right?
Huh? Mark Villa.
Yep. That was your. So who's your 1 through 5?
All right. You can list it up on the screen. Emilio Osuna, the GOAT. Chevy, the GOAT. Mark Villa, the GOAT. Adam, the GOAT. And Alex. Yo, that team is creaming anybody. Yo, any other 5 that team is killing.
Okay, so my 1 is King. My 5 is Travis. My 4 is Donnie. I'm at the 3, and then at my 2 guard.
Bro, it doesn't matter, bro.
At my
You're
2 guard,
dusted.
I'm taking Randy.
Bro, you're dusted, bro.
No, bro.
Even Randy's a great player.
Randy is locking up your entire team.
Bro.
Yo, he's
my
locking.
team is
I'm
dusting
sorry.
your
I'm
team.
sorry.
My
Randy's
team
locking
is-
up Mark.
Zero bias. No,
Randy's
hate.
locking up Mark. Randy's locking up Chevy.
He can't guard everyone, bro.
Randy's definitely locking up
Okay,
your sorry ass.
let's look at the matchups. all right?
Okay.
King is gonna kill me. At the 1.
Yeah, easy.
Chevy wins that matchup.
No, Randy.
Chevy wins
Okay.
that matchup.
No,
Chevy slightly wins that matchup.
rewatch Red versus Blue, bro. Through 40 minutes, I trust Randy to guard Chevy. Like I had to pick Randy
You
to
think it
counter
lasts
pick
that
you.
long?
Huh? I had to pick Randy to counter pick Chevy, bro. I think Randy's one of the only people in the league that could lock Chevy up. So
Okay.
and then 3 matchup, who am I against?
Mark.
Switch it. King on Mark and then me on you. Who do you think wins?
Yo, what? Marcus has more height than King.
Okay.
By a long shot.
But guess what? He's not gonna show up to the game. So you're only gonna have 4 people on your team anyway.
Oh God, he's gonna be
there.
No,
he's
if
not.
King is gonna show up, they're gonna show up together.
That's not true.
That is true. That's true.
Okay, so King and Mark, I think that could go either way, bro. Chevy and Randy, that could also go either way because I didn't pick Randy for the offense. I picked Randy for the defense. We can switch everything with Randy. He can guard 1 through 5 on your team, bro. He really can.
Adam is clamping Donnie.
No, he's not.
I think so. I think he'd be able to. 40 minutes. I think he'd be able to hold him to under 10. Sorry, Donnie. I still love to see you on pink.
I don't know, bro. Hey, again, you guys let us know in the comments who has the best.
Yeah, let us know, guys.
I'll list my 5 on the screen. King, Randy, me, Donnie, and Travis.
You want me to list mine again?
Yeah, go ahead. You can list yours.
All right, I got Emilio, Chevy, Mark Villa, Adam, Superman, and Alex.
I'm killing you, bro.
Let us know.
Let us know
who's starting 5.
Yeah.
And if you run the league, whoever it is, let's get this set up.
Let's get this set up as a
1,000 Chickens All-Star game.
Yo, it's like a Kenny versus Shaq thing, bro. That would be so cool.
1,000 Chickens podcast. But thank you guys for joining us. It's episode 4 now?
Episode
5?
4 or 5? I don't know.
Episode 4 or 5. We already lost count, but thank you guys for joining us. We'll be happy to see you next week, and goodbye.
See ya.
Bro, let's be real, bro. He's locking them up. No, let's be real. What are you talking about?
We can do that on 2K.
We can, bro. Wait,
Let's do that on 2K.
He's still locking you up, bro.
Wait, do we send a shot?